We can go Kiwi whenever you're ready. Do you want to do the intro to like say it's week 2 and stuff like that, and then I'll start talking about the draft seller?
Go ahead. The draft started already. So
Hello everyone, and welcome to season 2, week 1 of Karma Showdown. I'm Mubaka, and I've got my little co-host Stella. Say hi.
what's up?
We've got blue team coached by Tet, red team coached by Mubaka. Straight up bands coming in with Glaive and Kath. They first pick on the A side with Lyra. Not quite sure what B side are going to go just yet. What do you think the Glaive stands for? What are they trying to stop?
I'm not quite sure yet, but I think they're just afraid of the early ganking possibility and the raw early game that Glaive brings to the game.
I heard Waggles is a bit of a gun on Scarf, so guessing he's going to be going Scarf, and yep, they picked up the Scarf. And research
Like clockwork.
they're pretty good with Ringo, so maybe you think A side would go for a Lyra Scarf Ringo here, or maybe Lyra Scarf Rock.
Well, I thought CP laners were more in the meta now, but yeah, Ringo it is. Damn, you are on the tee at this point. That's 3 for 3 right there.
I have coached Team B on this one, so I've taught them how to prepare for this, and they should be picking up a Koshka here, hopefully, and running a triple stun comp to knock that Scarf out of the water, and there's the Koshka. So 100% of the draft predicted. Awesome. Good start for us.
We've got our own Suje right here in next KP. What do you say about that?
Okay, so the conditions of win for the blue team pretty much is to let that Scarf scale up into sort of the mid-game power spike and really lay the damage down from there. But B-side, red team, that is like a hell of a lot of CC they've got on their hands there, so they're looking to like get a lot of damage down early, down on the Scarf in the jungle. Hopefully not let him scale up and then go for early and mid-game comp.
Yeah, it's but then the Ringo is definitely going to be able to bully Gwen early game, but then once Gwen gets her tension bow, that's sort of going to change, turn the tables around. But the sustain with Lyra is something that Team B does not have. So it's going to be interesting to watch how it goes in the early lane exchanges,
But
especially with Halcyon Potions gone.
I think with early game Koshka, that's going to make the Lyra really have to rotate down to the Scarf most of the time. So the Ringo not going to be able to bully Gwen as much without the sustain in lane. And all three going to the middle straight away. 3-man rotation from the A team taking the Elder.
Team B just forming out in the back.
Doing the right thing for an early game comp here. Oh,
Land,
steal!
Land steals that one.
Great steal. Now we've got level 2s coming up pretty much now towards the red team. I would go straight on the offensive if I was Koshka.
Yeah, level 2 is especially in the comps right now, she's probably the most powerful level 2 player at this point.
Yeah, Semi and Koshka, they're going to go for the invade. Trying to grab the jungle. Already got a first 3-man fight coming up, and he's got another steal.
But there's no target focus at this point with Koshka and Gwen going after Ringo, but the Lance was going after Scarf. It might have been a successful invade had they just focused on one target, but alas.
Koshka showing herself there. I think everybody should just go back to their farming. Already a slight lead for the red team, up about 400. But he went back and shopped just then, so
No item advantages right here. Lance pushing it into the other team. Kashka gets it. She's going after Scarf now.
Oh,
Lyra's too far in the
tail.
back lane to be able to help her out.
Game. Good first blood there. That pushed the lead up to 1,000. They're going to be able to take the jungle.
Lyra unable to do much at this point because all the nerfs to her healing and not healing, but the sigil cooldown, which wasn't up until Scarf was taken down, so that didn't help much.
And in lane, it looks like exactly what I said. You know, the Lyra is going to have to move around with the scarf. So Cullen's full health, whereas the Ringo's very low.
Lyra's definitely got her hands full at this point.
Still no shot for the Koshka, which I don't really think is a good idea. And there she goes. We've got 3 members all porting home at the moment. The Lance, Koshka, and Ringo. There's about 1.2k difference. Cullen's slowly catching up on the lane.
Yeah, lane farm's about equal. And Kashka needs to start invading more now so that they can snowball off the 1k goal lead that they've gotten through the early exchanges.
Yeah.
Especially with the first blood.
So we've got 5 people coming down to the tree. They should really go for
Ringo in lane though, so Team B has a man advantage.
Ringo doesn't look like he's rotating, and here there's the Koshka on the sky. Health potion pop. They're going to get a nasty surprise from the Ringo.
Potion helps. Lyra might be going down, and she does.
Good kill there, but we've got the... Oh, nice save. Koshka, what are you doing?
Kashka gets away with that speed.
Contract on the Ringo's in the party bush up the top, looking for a sneaky little kill. Lance still hasn't spotted it. You should have seen him walking there. Nice and pale. And the stun. Collins needs to follow that up.
Interesting pickup by Cullen there, where he picks up a Book of Eulogies on the Gwen. I guess it's just for the early sustain, but
Ooh,
let's see where it goes from there.
Lance could go down there. No real follow-up. Oh, Koshka jumped
Both too far forward. Lance going back. With the lane all pushed up, Lance and Gwen both make their way back home, leaving Kashka to sort of defend the lane.
Nobody.
I'd say that's a poor ultimate because there's nobody to follow it up. Ringo escapes with just a bit of his health. That's, I'd say, a waste of a level 6 Kashka power spike. But with the Gwen on level 6 as well, they might get another opportunity on that.
Down in the lane bush. Not much to see
Gwen,
on Team A to really take advantage of what Scarf can do.
Gwen also has her tension bow power spike, so
yeah, they should really look for a fight here. Down goes Cullen in the lane.
it's more of the same where they engage without the other team members and it doesn't help. Almost going down there. They got a turret to defend though, but Scarf is really low and Gwen's making her way back. They might not be able to get it. Scarf needs to go back so that he avoids giving the kill away.
Lance is porting in a spot where they can all see. Scarf porting back to base.
They got decent damage on the turret. which should be helpful.
Fountain on B side just arriving. Looks like the Lyra should port home or go to shop and get Fountain also. A lot of wasted vision in some weird spots going down where you know people are going to walk through it.
It's surprisingly more fights in the lane than in the jungle, considering Kashka and Lance.
Lyra is super on the wrong side of the map here. She should get punished for that. Impaled by Sam.
Ultimate by Gwen, but again, no follow-up there.
Yeah. Good impale on Ringo.
Lyra still needs to go shop. She's sitting on 2 tier 2 items, which could either go to Fountain or Crucible, and sitting on about 2k gold, but she's still able to. They're still able to take fights that are working out for them. And there goes the first turret for them.
Yeah, they're probably going to look to get gold mine here too. Gold has swung back into the favor of the blue team, and they're all porting, which is really weird.
They just all sitting on too much gold and haven't gone back in quite a while, so they need to. Lyra goes for the Fountain here, not the Crucible. But not a single reflex block on the Ringo or Scarf, especially against Kashka and Gwen. But Team B unable to sort of capitalize on that CC and the power spikes that they have.
I think Ringo, though, is invested into too much defense way too early. At 10 minutes, he's got an Aegis and a Sorrow Blade. Kashka hasn't really been focusing the Ringo so much as they're using their ults on the wrong person here.
They get a kill though, so I guess they'll take that. I'm not sure why the Fountain was used there, but
it's going to be pretty easy
down
for
from Team
Ringo
B for about 60
to hold
seconds.
back these two, whereas if they got killed the Ringo instead of the Lyra there, they would have got a whole lot more for their buff. Fast moving down into the jungle for invade.
Division holds spot her out. And with Ringo and Scarf, there's not much lane pressure that Kashka and Gwen can put down for them to. That's a nice ultimate by Ringo just to sort of push them back. Seem like they want to take. Kashka goes down. Lance about to go down as well. Kashka's on a sliver of health. Let's see if the burn takes her down. But great portal by Lyra to secure the. What? They're pushing up with the lane now. They might be able to get this turret with Scarf and the siege potential that they have. Gwen not able to do much at this point.
They're just B-side problem at the moment is they're just not targeting the right people at the right time. And
there's not a lot of target focus from them.
Gold lead opening right up at the moment. Lance seems to be investing a bit too much in vision as well. Only one tier 3 item on the Lance. For 11 minutes into the game, you'd like to have a Crucible to go with that. Fountain. Got 2 tier 3 items on the Scarf. Only 1 on the Koshka. So the gold difference is actually starting to really push in favor of the blue team.
Also, Breaking Point and Aegis both complete on the Ringo. He's going towards crit now. Lyra with her Fountain and Crucible both completed as well. So they're definitely pushing forward. They also have the map pressure on them where they're pretty much sitting in their tri-bush at this point.
They're starting to 3-man rotate too, so it's going to be hard unless they can single target focus somebody, which should be the Scarf. That's what they should be going for. All ultimates are active now on the red side too.
Cullen taking too much poke damage from Scarf here.
They're completely separated. No fountain going out for the Ringo. Scarf ult.
They should be able to secure the neutral point turret here with Kashka really low, and
Both players walking through a goop.
And the lance goes down. I'm not sure why they didn't go back just to heal up, but teammate pushing into the base, fairly healthy with the potion, with their fountain up as well, and Lyra with them. But Ringo's low on energy, so I'm guessing they're just gonna go back, maybe get some jungle for him, and then buy some items. Because Ringo's sitting on, everyone's sitting on over 2,000 gold at this point.
Everyone's just walking directly into the skill shot that are easily avoided from the Scarf. The whole jungle going. Gold lead is out to 6k.
Koshka just walking into the goop at this point. Not sure what's going on there.
Confusion's coming out right now on the blue team too, so A team should have a look at that and not engage because there's a massive discrepancy.
Broken myth completed on the Scarface, but Lyra is nowhere in the fight. Ringo almost getting taken down, but Koshka unable to secure the kill and goes down instead. That should be an ace, and they should be going to finish the game, but I guess they're going for gold mine.
I would have split B. I would have sent Scarf to the gold mine with the Lyra, let Ringo take down the turrets there. They're gonna have to deal with this crystal miner now.
Goes down pretty quick.
Coming in. Oh, Koshka walking directly into some hardcore damage.
Ringo sitting on 12 breaking point stacks and probably just going to be able to take them down pretty quickly. That's not what Lance should be doing, giving free breaking point stacks to Ringo there.
Yeah.
And he goes down.
And that's another.
They should be able to close out the game here, but let's see what they do.
Koshka's not going to be able to stop 3 men. Blue team wins. Huge goal difference, 9k in 15 minutes. Massive snowball. What should have been the early game advantage for the red team has gone to the blue team. And that's week 1.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Inferno, Clary, and Wagley.
Yeah, that was a great show by them. Even after sort of giving up a 1k goal lead and first blood in the early game, they sort of came back more coordinated with their fights and just took the Koshka, Lance, and Gwen composition down play by play and just took it from there. Great snowball by them.
I think the poking and giving the stacks away just too much. A bit unorganized by Team B, but all good. Anyway, I will catch you next week. Salah, you're a legend. I'll see you soon.
You too. Sounds great.
Bye.